All right. Part 2. Sorry, guys. All right. Like I was saying with you, I know you said like you had 2 customers quit. You had the 2 customers quit. Do you think it's because you got busy and didn't follow up with them? Hang on. I'm waiting for Kayla Ray to call in. Hang on. I love that we can do these chats and I'm looking awful and y'all don't even care. Like, I love this, that we can be in our pajamas and just do these chats. I mean, it's great. I think these are fantastic because, we do have teams all over the United States, so this really helps us out. Kayla Ray, are you back on?
Yeah, I'm back on now.
Okay. So back to what we were saying about, telling everybody about being consistent. You had 2 customers and they quit. Do you feel like it's because you kind of, the word I like to use is fall off. You got busy and had a lot of things going on with your family. So do you think that might have been a factor in that?
I do. I had a death in the family, and me and my boyfriend of 9 years also split up. So I've had a lot going on, and so I just kind of put Plexus on the back burner. And when I came back to it, everything was on fire, let's put it that way. So, that was just a lesson learned, is the way I see it. And now I know to be consistent with it.
With that being said, like I know Loria goes to school, some of us have jobs like what I said, we have to carve out time, even if it's 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, or when your kids go to bed or your husband goes to bed, carve out that time where you say, from 9 to 10, this is my time every night to work my business. Because when we do let the business go, we suffer the consequence because, think about it, we worked really hard to get these ambassadors and these customers, and then we just say, well, it'll be fine for like a week or 2. Well, then it's not, and then we're like, crap, everything we worked for is gone. So we don't want that. So, Kayla Ray, I'm glad to have you back, girl.
Thank you.
You're good. You're gonna get right back on it.
Oh yeah. And now with my other business I'm starting, I'm hoping that everything goes good.
Oh, it will, for sure. Hang on, what was it? All right, the only person, Ashley, I'm gonna call on you if you're there now. You there? No. I see you're here, but I don't hear you. Maybe it's me. Can y'all hear her, or is it nothing? Nothing? Okay.
Got nothing.
Okay. I was like, maybe it's me. All right, so let's go. I'm going to unmute everybody because it's not that loud. There's not that many of us on now. Let me see. Where is it? Hang on. Well, let me get to that screen. Okay. So everybody in this right here has been added to the ranked chat. Do y'all feel that this is going to help you really rank?
Yes. I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Yes, very much.
I think it's more where it's not like the feed of the chat where people are asking questions like, well, what about this product? What about this? This is really specifically, I wanted to do this to really make y'all feel, one, important, because y'all are important to me. I know that a lot of us get discouraged because we want to hit a certain rate, but we don't ever tell anybody, so nobody on the team can push for us, and really rally around you and point stalk with you and really encourage you and help you if we don't tell anybody. So that's why I want everybody to say, I want to go by this month. So we know next month there might be 4 people that are really pushing to rank. Well, we want to rally around them and really help them and encourage them, because when they get that encouragement, y'all know how it is. When you get recognition and encouragement, it really uplifts you and really pushes you to meet your goals. So that's
I have a question.
I want to do. Yes.
Okay, so this second chat that we have going. Okay, so we've got Brittany Simons and then the chat.
The runners.
Whatever. I'd like to know specifically what your intentions are for that chat and what kind of communications do you want on there? What are you looking for us to be? Because I don't think that we need 2 pages to talk about products. You
No,
know,
I won't be talking about product at all. The one I made up today that's called Brittany's, what is it? Plexus
Runner.
or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Like a lot of the leaders use the word runner because they're their teams that are making like a huge team. They run their team. Not really run their team, but they're actually growing their team. They're running after their goals, so they call them their runners on their team. So that's why I made this chat. This is not going to talk about what products are good, you know, any of that. This is specifically to help y'all rank. Some people have a goal of next month. Some people maybe have 3 months before their goal. And I'm going to start putting challenges in there, things to do every day, maybe to push you. It might be one day I say, I need you to make a why video. And I want you to either post, I want everyone when I make it, I'm just using an example of something I might do. Everybody on this runner's page needs to make a why video. And then I want you to post it on here and let everybody see. And then I want you to post it on your own Facebook page. Well, that's going to push you out of your comfort zone, but this will also help you rank. Why will that help you rank? Because people actually can see you. They can see that you're real and that you really take the products, that you love the products, and they can tell by your voice how you feel about this stuff. So these I'm going to do challenges to really push you out of your comfort zone. I feel like even in the Pink Diamonds page and the regular team chat, that when I ask people to do it, maybe only 2 people do it, because then the feed starts threading down to other things that people are writing, and then whatever I wrote gets lost. So this is specifically for y'all, and I want everybody, like, if I ask a question like, what is your goal for this month, or what are you going to do this week to reach 2 ambassadors, or whatever that looks like, I want everybody on that chat to really tell me exactly what I'm asking. I know y'all are busy, even if it's at night to do it, but I want y'all to be engaged every time I ask something, because it helps you, and then it helps me help you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's not about product or anything like that.
Well, I know my phone I was at work today and my phone was just going off the hook, and I try to keep that alert on just so I can stay attuned to what's going on, you know, but I was almost ready to shut it down because it was nonstop. And I know you'd asked the question or whatever, and I was kind of following that, but as long as the communication on both pages aren't the same type of communication, it makes sense. But if it's the same talk, then you know what I'm saying? I can't handle any more chat pages. I've got like a ton of them. So
right. That's why whenever I do have an ambassador, I only add y'all to my team page. Like, I don't add y'all to the Diamond Bound Rockstar page or like Celeste or Double Diamond page. Like, I don't do that, because then your newsfeed is clogged full of Plexus and your phone goes off 24/7. So that's why I don't do that. But this chat specifically that I made today, I know your phone was going off because 16 people were writing on there, but you can mute it. I know you'll go back and look at it. But, you know, like I said today with this chat, if you're not going to do it, I don't want people on it. And I know that's very harsh and it sounds mean, but it's like, this sounds mean, but I'm not going to waste my time on people that don't want to work their business when there are tons of y'all that do want to work it. I need to figure out who they are and where I can pour in my time instead of pouring my time in people who don't really want it.
Right.
So like this chat, I feel like all these people want to grow their business. They want to rank. And so that helps me hone in on this specific amount of people. Now the other chat, the Pink Diamonds chat or whatever, not the Brittany's Diamonds, that's just for anybody to say, hey, what products are good for this? You know, things like this is specifically just for the people that are wanting to rank.
Right.
So if you if you add an ambassador and they are gung-ho on building their business, they're wanting to sign people, you can add them to that chat. But before you do, just explain to them, this is for everybody, just explain to them this chat is for somebody that's serious, really going to work their business.
Right.
So when y'all do get new ambassadors, and if they want to do that, they're really all about, then add them to it. But this helps me see, and then whenever somebody ranks, then they have that rally of all of y'all on there to help them push to the next rank. So immediately once you rank, let's say L'Oreal will use you, immediately when you rank gold, we're going to be setting a new goal for you to get to senior gold.
Right.
And then once you hit senior, then we want you to ruby. We don't want it to stall out and be like 6 months. Like, all right, well, maybe in 6 months. No, we want that to come as quickly as possible.
Right.
But I know that was blowing up my phone today too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, you can mute it for a couple hours or whatever, and then go back and read them at your leisure, if you don't want to be on it right now.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to stay because it was
Oh,
new.
yeah. Yeah.
So I was kind of trying to stay alert to what was going on. And then the conversation kind of veered left. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what this is about, but I can't have this phone going on. Because I like the Brittany's page. That stays alerts all day. I keep that on. So I was getting off of both pages alerts. And even if but it's okay. So I was just trying to get an idea of what was going on. So.
Well, also, I want y'all to actually help me run this page. Because everybody on this is a leader. So y'all are trying to rank. Even if you have one ambassador, you're still a leader. So thank you for answering that, Kayla Ray. So like if, sometimes I'm not on there, but I specifically sometimes do not answer questions on the chat because I want y'all to answer them.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if I'm always answering them, then nobody else ever has a chance to do it. So that's why a lot of times I won't answer even though I know the answer. So I want y'all to just, help me because I know that y'all know the answers to a lot of this. And then y'all are leaders yourself. So some of you will have your ambassadors on that page with you. So they're going to want to be ranking so you can actually push them and really say, hey, well, you're fixing to rank, like you have Bev, Laria, Bev's under you, so you can really rally around her as well, and maybe y'all can do some challenges together because, you're her up line and she's your down line. So
right.
I've
stuff one, so.
Yeah. Who was that? Which one? Okay. Kayla.
Ashley said to tell you that she's on, but she can't get her mic to speak.
Oh, that's fine. Tell her no biggie. Tell her thank you for telling me because I was feeling ridiculous. But yeah, with that chat, it will go off. So if y'all need to mute it, that's fine. But I'm going to try. Now don't hold me to it. Maybe on the weekends I might not push off. But May 1st, which is what? Sunday, we are going to hit this hard. This ranking chat. We're going to hit this really hard. We need y'all. And I'm going to post on the Pink Diamond page because the feeds they'll continue to go, or I might tell y'all to email me. That might be easier. Whatever chat is, like if I say, I need y'all to tell me 3 things that are going to help you rank, when you're wanting to rank and what rank you're wanting to be, and then something else. I'm going to say, I want y'all to do that and then email it to me because I want to have that. So when you hit that, I can email this back to you and say, well, look, you've already hit this one, and this one. This is the only one that we're missing. You know what I mean? So like I can continually go back over these with you, but it's tangible for me to actually see it. Because when y'all write in these chats, yes, that's fantastic, but it gets up and I keep having to scroll. And it takes me forever. And then I just like, well, whatever.
Right.
And I don't want all this information on the Pink Diamonds page because this is something specific that I'm doing just for the people that want this. And so I'm not trying to let everybody else see it. Now, if they want to be added to the group, then they can. But this is for the people that are wanting this and that are really going to do this. I'm not going to go out of my way to help people that don't want it and it wastes my time.
Right.
So I'm going to be reaching out to some of the jewels, on different teams, some people that are, under Lisa. I'm going to try to get some new things to help y'all, challenges that really help their teams grow very quickly. Some things that they're doing that we're not doing that I don't even know what I mean? Like try to reach out to different people. But I do want to encourage y'all to do one thing, everybody on here, even if you're not on that chat. Find somebody that's not directly in our team and be friends with them on Facebook that sells Plexus. It could be somebody like in the DBR page, the Diamond Bound Rockstar page, if you're on that, or somebody that you follow. Become friends with other people because they help you. Because you say, man, I'm really discouraged on this. And they can say, yeah, me too, but this is what my leader's doing that really helped me this month. I can tell you.
I'm friends with a couple people.
I've already done that.
Yeah, good. Know that when you do that, it really helps you. And then you form actually great friendships with these people. And then, they're your friend for the rest of your life.
Brittany.
Yeah.
I actually reached out to a local team Of course, you guys are all down there. We're up here. So I kind of reached out to a local girl that I had run into, and she's senior gold now, but she has her own team, and they included me. They kind of adopted me into their little circle. So even though I'm not on their team, they still put me into their team pages, and we talk and we all communicate. So it's a lot of, it can be very, very useful to do that.
Well, I love that. And a lot of times if you, like what you're saying, like you're friends with these people and you see some of the things that they do, that it's working for their team, please let us know if it's something that you think that will benefit us.
Well, if you've noticed, I do post some stuff randomly. Like if it's something that catches me that I think everybody needs to know, I'll put it on the Brittany's page.
I love it. I want everybody to do that. I know a lot of people are like, it's your page. No, it's y'all's page. I just run the page. So like Lori, I love when you post stuff. Laura, I love when you post stuff. Kayla Ray, I know you post sometimes. Like if you think, let's say that you come across something that you think would be beneficial for someone signing up an ambassador, like an easier way where it's not confusing, post it. If you have a monologue that you think might help somebody talk to a potential customer, post it. There are different things that y'all are going to find that I might not find.
Yeah. One of the biggest things that I think that everybody needs to do too is know the products inside and out. And you can top 5, I don't care. Just, you have to be able to answer those simple questions. You have to know you can't take blood pressure meds if you're taking Boost or you're taking Excel. You have to know those things. Those are simple, off the top rules that we all should know. And those are life-saving rules too. You have to know what they can interact with. But knowing the products, don't fumble around with the main products, the Boost, the BioCleanse, and the Triplex, or the Slim. Those 3 specifically, you have to know those. And then the other ones, get familiar with them. But I know for me, when I get in front of people, I did the bridal show, I had hundreds of people that I spoke to. Some of them would congregate into like 15. I had to talk in front of all of these people, and knowing the main products, it made it smooth. It made it look like I knew what I was talking about, even though maybe I didn't. But it was being able to be confident in your speaking, and that changes people's ideas of the products.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what you're selling, you can't be, heartfelt, and you can't really express it the way that it should be expressed. You have to know the products.
I totally 100% agree.
Yeah. If you can't reciprocate to me what I know about the products, and then you can't be upset if you're not making progress. You can't. You're not doing your job to learn the products. That's I think that's the biggest thing too.
We have to remember our business is about these products. That's why we joined. Your business is the product. So like the breast check kit, there's not a ton to know about it. Just know it's latex free. It's sensory. But like the products like you said, this Slim. What is in the Slim that helps someone, lose weight or balance their blood sugar. You need to know that stuff. And all that is on the internet. It's on your website. Like if you go to your website, like link your website and click it and go to the products, it actually
it's in your car. You're welcome kit.
Welcome kits. It's in the welcome kits. The BioCleanse and the ProBio, you need to know those. Boost and Accelerator, these are major products that most people, yes, will take it X Factor, Mega X, but they're going to start off with the Triplex or Boost or Block or Accelerator.
ProBio.
So like when someone's asking you, oh God, well, what do I need? You should know. Like if they say, well, I'm on blood pressure medicine and I have IBS and all that, Triplex. That should be instant in your mind. Like that should be a Triplex person. Kayla Ray, go ahead.
I always use that picture that you gave us, the list. Every customer, anybody who asks me what's Plexus or what product should I use, I always send them that first, and I say, tell me what is on this list that refers to you. And then they'll tell me, well, I have asthma, I have allergies, I have this, I have that. But then okay, well, if it's just weight loss, okay, well, they need Slim and Accelerator. But if it's a list of stuff, maybe they need Triplex or maybe they need Ease. So I always use that picture because it helps me to break down what products would be best for them.
Well, that's what I've always done, and I told y'all it works really well for me because, sometimes you'll talk to somebody and say, well, are you on medication? And they're like, no. But then you find out that they have a thyroid issue, and they didn't tell you that, and that's why you're not losing any weight on the Boost or the accelerator, and then they're mad, but then they come out and be like, well, I have a thyroid issue. Well, you can't really be mad because you didn't even ask them. So, like, I've posted that graphic before, and Kayla Ray, if you have it on you, maybe you could post it for us.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Page. Post on my page. Use this graphic. It's the peach graphic. And like she said, I always say, well, here are some things that Plexus helps with. Let me know if you suffer from any of these. Because then they can say, well, like you said, I have gout, I have IBS, I have this. Well, then you know, it hits you like that, like they need the triplex. Where before, if you didn't ask them, you wouldn't know.
Is it the Candida die-off symptom or the?
No.
No, I posted it. It's in Brittany Simons if y'all want to look at it.
Okay.
On my team chat? Okay, it's on my team chat.
It.
Thank you, girl.
No problem.
That's what I always go off of. That's what I said. I've done it since day one, and that is what has always helped me. And I feel like me doing that lets them see, wow, this isn't always about weight loss. This does help a lot of stuff. So when you do say triplex, I do tell people with the triplex, you might not lose weight as fast as you're wanting to. Like I go and tell them that. I say, but once you get your gut healthy first, then your body will start losing weight. But if you have IBS really bad, we got to get that controlled first. So, like you said, Loria, knowing the products, that should be your number one goal. Set for a week, learn 2 products a week. Really dig into them. There are so many product videos on YouTube of ambassadors talking about specific products. There's tons of stuff. Like maybe every week I'll start posting. I did. I did about each product. Remember, I posted on the Pink Diamonds page, the ProBio one day, the X Factor one day. Like I did 10 days of products or something like that. And I can see who's looked at the post and who hasn't because I've made the page. And I might have 10 people out of 90 people look at the stuff. And it baffles me because I'm like, am I wasting my time? Or are they not caring? You know what I mean? Yeah. Usually it's the same people, like y'all see it because y'all are engaged. But it's like, to me, I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't everybody be looking at this stuff?
I have a question real quick. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm not trying to change the subject. I have a lady that's asking me questions right now that's interested in buying. And she's on high cholesterol and depression medicine. Slim and Accelerator is safe for her, right?
Yes.
High cholesterol. I just wanted to double check because I know it's safer, like depression medicine.
Yeah, this Slim will help bring her cholesterol down. Have her continue to take her medicine, of course. But the Accelerator has the mood enhancer that will help with the depression.
I did tell her that. Okay,
and
great.
also, I've got one that just started the Mega X, and she just sent me a text saying that she's noticed her depression decrease this week.
Oh, I love that.
So she's talking about she just sent me all kinds of stuff. She's all excited. I think she's going to be my next ambassador.
Let's do this. Love it.
Well, hey.
Yep.
Also, with the studying the products, I also break down and study the ingredients, like what each ingredient, like magnesium. Magnesium has different traits of what it helps, like restless leg syndrome. My sister, she has it, and magnesium. More magnesium is helps her legs not hurt when she wakes up in the middle of the night. So, like studying each individual ingredient rather than just the product in whole, you'll learn more because you'll learn what each ingredient would help with.
I love it. I think that I'm going to do a team training, like in person, and then like what we're doing now with y'all, Loria and Bev, like Zoom y'all into it, but like do one where y'all actually see me and we can talk. But I do get irritated when I plan these because I pay out of my pocket to do these and have 3 people show up. I mean, it frustrates me. But if I know that y'all are wanting this, then I will do it. But it's like, I try to ask you, when are y'all available? Which everybody's not going to be available every time I do it. Understand that? But like, I tell y'all, make it a priority to be at these. So, but I love it, Loria. Like you said, know the products. You should know the products. This is your business. That's how we do business. And this is what we recommend these to our customers. So we really don't want to be recommending something to them that might actually harm them. Even though there's no stimulants in the Boost and the Accelerator, it's still, you shouldn't take it with high blood pressure because it can cause your blood pressure to raise. I was going to tell y'all something I can't remember.
Can you hear me now, Brittany?
Yes. Hey, girl. Yes.
I had to go into my settings on my phone and enable the microphone and everything else. It was a hassle. But I'm here. I have been here both times you tried to talk to me. I was here.
All right, you're doing great this month, Ashley. You and Justin.
Thank you. It's about time.
Yes, I'm so glad you didn't quit either. I saw the other day you got real discouraged. I know it happens.
Yeah, well, and I just wanted to share that because I know that like the day before I put that up, there had been a lot of girls talking about being discouraged and not having a customer or only having one customer. And it's like, I've been in this a year and I haven't hit silver yet. And it does get discouraging, but I'm glad that I didn't quit when I was feeling really discouraged, because if I did, then I wouldn't have that where now I'm just like, haha, I just whooped your butt now.
That's right. Well, think about it. If you would have quit, the people that you just signed up as customers wouldn't have been your customer.
Well, yeah, because the main one, and I actually, since Justin's been pretty busy with his business that he's doing right now, with the Branding Mafia business, and so my main one, the one that I had been working on for over a year, when I first started, I went ahead and I signed her on Justin's thing to give him the PV for it, so that because I was pretty sure she might end up being preferred, and she was telling me that all these medications that she's been on because she had bleeding ulcers. Well, they put her on medications to stop the acid buildup in her stomach. But when they did that, she wasn't producing any acid. So then nothing was digesting. It was a medicine and food ball in her stomach that would not digest, would not get out. They wound up, if this tells you how disgusting Coke is, the prescription they gave her was to drink 100 cans of Coke over the course of a week.
Oh, that's sick. That is sick.
But it worked, and it ate the citric acid in the Coke, ate that mass in her stomach away.
That's ridiculous and disgusting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's got all this stuff going on. She's type 1 diabetic, has been since I think she was 9 is when they found it. And the Bio Cleanse and the ProBio are she said just in 2 weeks, she has felt this stuff go away.
Wonderful.
So she's already feeling a major, major difference in it. And I'm just saying here that if I quit when I was really discouraged back in February, I would have missed her, and she would still be feeling miserable. She'd still be feeling, and she'd continue to be on the decline, because right now she's been in the hospital monthly for fluids, or for being sick or some complication with her diabetes, one thing or another. So that right there was kind of one of those okay, when you pray to God and say, help me with my business, lead me to the people that need it.
Yeah.
He does listen. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer.
In his timing.
Exactly. It's all in his timing. We can't sit there and say, okay, I prayed it, so tomorrow let it happen.
You better expect,
That's right. Like I always tell y'all, it doesn't matter what your rank is. You can be a ambassador that just signed up, or you can be a diamond. Everybody goes through peaks and valleys in your business. 1 month you might have 15 people on your team join, and the next month you have none. The business, the nature of this beast is that you have to rely on your team for this business, and it's hard because we know these products work. We know the potential of this business, but it's reciprocating that to people that are on our team. Like, just try, just do this, and then when they don't, we take it personal. You're like, well, what did I do? And then you get discouraged, like, well, I ain't getting no customers, I ain't getting no ambassadors, I might as well quit. And then that moment you do, it's like you hear that still small voice, that's God saying, just keep going. Just keep going. And you think, wow, well, then this is what happens. Like, you get these people, and these people might be your rock star that she has amazing results, and she might sign 50 people.
Yeah, and I talked to her about seeing if she wanted to actually sign up so that way she could get the discount and everything. And she said that right now that she's just so thankful and grateful for me and getting her into it, and finally and answering every question that she's had, because she'd message me 100 questions in a week, and then I wouldn't hear anything about it for 3 months from her. And just for me being patient with her and not being pushy with her, she said that she would right now rather just order from me and give me the credit that way, the PV that way, than to sign on as even just as a wholesale. And I'm like, well, that's awesome, but at the same time, I think that she would, because she's a walking testimony. We all are, but she is like
your billboard.
Yeah, she's a billboard, and she I'm still working on her. She just started taking it, so I got some time.
Yeah. Well, she's got to be scared. Look what she's been through.
Well, yeah, and that's just it. Like you figure she's 30 years old. She's already had to have a hysterectomy.
No.
And everything else just from health problems. Her body is attacking itself and it's eating itself away. So I think that given a little bit of time, I think that she'll be sharing it more with with a lot of her friends and everything, and that she might eventually sign on to my team. So I haven't given up hope on that yet. I've planted the seed in her for that, so she knows it's an option.
Well, the thing is with people like that too, you know, they are scared because they have so many health issues that they're like, what if something else doesn't work, or what if this harms me even more than I already am? But it's like you were consistent, you were patient with her, you were loving and genuine, you know, and she didn't feel overwhelmed with you, like, well, if you don't buy from me, you know, some people get that, and then they never want to order because they feel like you only want to sell from them. Mm-hmm. And like you really showed her compassion, and that made her feel like she could trust you. And now she'll be showing, like, if these products really, really help her, you know, people are going to notice because right now they know she's really sick. So if all of a sudden in a week or two she's not sick anymore, they're going to be like, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, and her doctor's already taken her off of 2 medications.
I love it.
Off of Xanax and then one for her stomach.
That's fantastic.
Hey, Laura, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you get the sip and see at the airport? What, do you know someone there?
My husband.
We're
real involved with our airport, and he flies. So I just thought it'd be a cool idea because people are all the time asking us, can we fly? Can we fly? And so we have the hangar there, or maybe even see if I can set it up right there in where they come in to go to the planes. I want to set it up there because that'll draw a crowd. I'm sure Becky will let me. I mean, I think that's where it'll be.
Now, how did your sip and see go with the protein shakes? How did that work out for you?
It was fun. It was great. I mean, we had a good time. I did. It was fun. I mean, they loved the shakes. I mean, there was a couple there that had been on it before, but guess what? All they had used was Slim. And they all had their kind of ends about the Slim back and forth. But then they were wide awake when they saw what all we had to offer besides just Slim. I think
did you get any customers?
I think Melissa will. Because what I've done, I signed an ambassador who has an ileostomy bag. And I want those customers to be her customers because she can relate to them. She can be one-up with them. So this was an open door for her.
Okay.
And I'll be along beside her. I mean, I'm still going to reap from that. So I'm excited for her.
Okay.
So she's going to do the sip and see, come fly with me. That's her and I are going to do that one.
Okay. Good
She'll
idea.
bring all her potentials and I'm going to bring all my potentials and we'll put it together. And I actually stepped out when you're talking about joining other people and other teams. There's a dear friend of mine who is a pilot, and she just joined Plexus through another team. And I sent her a message, said, hey, it'd be really cool if you want to come set up with us. You invite your potentials and your husband, you can do the same thing. Offer, you know, we'll have a drawing for so many and he can take them up, you know, in his airplane. And she has ball games, so she can't do it, but she loved the idea. So
yeah, make another date for sure.
Right.
The more people that you can get in one setting, I think makes it more interesting for everyone. So
I love the idea that we work as a team no matter whose team you're on. We're not against each other, you know, and there's plenty of people in this world for us to all be a part of. One thing I found disappointing, Melissa has another person she had met that sells Plexus, and she was talking to her about it, and then first thing Melissa told her was, I've already been talking to someone and I am feeling loyal to her, but thank you for sharing with me. Well, Melissa was all excited about becoming an ambassador and about the sip and see, and she went home and told her. She's like, well, that's great. I mean, she was just like really rude. I thought that was just not right because she was disappointed she didn't get her, you know. So I don't think we have to be that way. There's no reason for that.
No, absolutely not.
No, not
Are
at
you
all.
having that sip and see is it at Silver Comet Field?
Yeah, yes, at right here in Rome. Oh, I'm in Rome. No, in Rome, Georgia.
Oh, okay. I'm over in Dallas. I thought it was going to be at the Silver Comet one over.
No, it's over here in Rome.
Okay.
I live right here at the airport in Rome.
Oh, okay.
But that's a good idea. Y'all live near there. Have one there.
Yeah, and with all the controversy going on there, the whole let Paulding fly and whether or not they're going to let commercial into there, it can draw a crowd.
Hey, that's beside the point.
But I could draw a crowd easily that way, just saying we're doing something there.
Yeah. Be out of the box is how I want to be. I don't want to be the same. I want to reach people through different avenues, but yet with our product, you know, in a different way. And I figured out, I've got this last week, I got 2 people I don't even know from North Carolina, 1 from Texas. And I forgot I had put my link on our website, our business website. You know, we do chainsaw safety training. I told Tim, I was like, that's probably where it's coming from. I have no clue.
How funny.
Well, you know, a lot of times, even the people that you're friends with on Facebook that don't want Plexus, doesn't mean that somebody in their family doesn't need it, and they just say, well, hey, this crazy lady on my Facebook sells Plexus, message her.
Yeah, I got a call this week from another bus friend that she knew I sold it, so she told her friend, and she sent me. And that was back to Bev talking about the weight thing. She's like, I'm embarrassed. I'm over 200 pounds. I said, girl, I'm right there with you. You know, I said, weight was not my first reason for joining Plexus. I had belly issues, and I knew I needed to get those straight first. So let's do this journey together. You know, so she's supposed to call me back by the end of this week, and let's talk again about it. She was already a Plexus member, but her ambassador, it's been over 1.5 years. She quit. So I don't know how that's going to gel out yet. We're working on that.
Love it.
I actually handed out a business card today at the WIC office. A lady, she just moved here from South Carolina, and her daughter and my daughter were playing, and me and her got to talking and stuff, and I told her about Plexus and handed her my business card, and she actually gave me her name so I could add her on Facebook.
Love it.
Good. Awesome. Good. Yeah, my cards and brochures are going out like crazy. Now, I ordered 25-pack brochure. Guess how many I got? 1. I was so mad. I was like, come on.
You know, I swear, every time y'all message me this stuff, I get so mad. And I'm like, oh my God.
But then I get an encouragement thank you today. I sat on that phone for 1.5 hours day before for my ambassador who's been 4 weeks without her product coming. And she said, Laura, I got a text today. Thank you for being on that phone call for me and doing that for her. So it's worth it. You know, I'll get on for my magazines and get them eventually, I hope.
They'll probably send you double since they messed up.
Oh, that's fine because I need a lot to hand out. I'm ready to get them out there. But everywhere I go, everybody I see, I'm handing them to them, whether they like it or not.
Well, y'all are fantastic, and I'm super excited about the month of May. I would really enjoy it. I would like to add a couple more people this month. I mean, you know, tomorrow's payday for most people, so follow up with your potentials. If somebody you know wants to be ambassador, Bev, I don't know if you're married, but I think you are. Something that might really pique your interest about going silver is maybe add your husband as an ambassador, you know, before they crack down and don't allow us to do that anymore because they're fixing to do that.
Oh, you know, no.
Yeah, because they already said you can't have, what was it? You can't purchase your husband's products. They have to be a customer under you or something like that. What was that?
No,
I thought they couldn't be preferred under you.
They can't be preferred.
They can or can't?
Cannot.
Can't. That's what it was.
See, now, that girl that I've been talking to on another team, that's how she signed her husband as preferred, and she's buying her product.
You to do that, and then people started having their kids, all 3 of their kids, their husband, their mama, so their whole preferred customer list was their family, and they were getting these points for convention, and that's why they were getting all these points, and it wasn't fair.
Well, yeah, it gets abused, and that's sad that it does. But I mean, sure, I added my husband, but he was going to start taking the product. And I said, well, you might as well be an ambassador. That way you can order yours when you want it, how you want it, and that's how it works.
And now he has an ambassador under him.
And he has an ambassador under him, and he's going to get 2 more, doggone it.
Well, we're fixing to be kicked off within 1 minute. Okay. Is there anything that y'all want to say? I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for getting on tonight. This was very beneficial to me and helpful to me. And I think a lot of times, you know, when you're quiet, you might want to ask a question, but you know, sometimes you feel like, I don't want to look stupid if I ask this question. So you just don't say nothing. So I think this was good for people to really engage and talk and hear how other people are doing in their business and some of the insecurities that y'all have too.
All right.
Well, y'all, let's do this tomorrow. Let's see if we can get some more people this month, and then we're going to really get this chat going.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.